And you know that should, yeah, this should be a really exciting set we're about to watch because, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Duck is on his A game today, so should be good to see.
Oh yeah.
Vince taking a lot of garbage here, but you know, going for a safe down stack here, and Duck has some misdrops that he's gonna have to work through, but it doesn't seem too bad. He finds a really good fix for them.
Yeah, I feel like Duck's misdrop fixing is really, like, really good.
Yeah.
At least from what I saw there. And he's gonna be at the very top of his board, but I mean, you know, as usual, he's gonna get out of it.
Yeah. There's been so many close calls with Duck today, but he always seems to find the down stack just fast enough. And it looks like Vince has some misdrops here, and Duck's going to take this first round. He sees Vince is in a tough spot. He puts out the pressure, and it takes it. Takes the first game here.
Yeah, really nice. I know Duck's been practicing a lot of Jstris recently too. That like the back-to-back reset in particular.
Yeah.
So I guess, you know, pretty well accustomed.
He gets out pressured there by Vince though. Vince sent a lot of attacks, and Duck didn't have the best board to deal with it.
Yep.
Yeah. Looks like Duck's got some garbage to work with here. Vince seemed like he didn't know exactly what he was doing with that O piece, but he actually found a creative way to transition into a TSD with it. Duck has a lot of garbage here. Most of it's messy, but it looks like he gets through it very well.
Yeah, and Vince is building a fractal here, but Duck doesn't seem to be phased at all by it.
Yeah, Vince all the way at the bottom here, and Duck a little bit high up, but he's quickly working his way down. Ooh. And Vince has a rough misdrop here. If Duck can keep the pressure coming, it might be enough, but Vince really quick, you know, using his speed, he finds a way out.
Oh my god.
Manages to spike out Duck. So Duck looked like he was in a good spot, but Vince really quickly turned the tables there.
Yeah, I didn't even know what happened there. I was watching Duck's field, and then I just see the red bar go up all the way. That was crazy.
Yeah, well, when Vince needs to access that speed, he can, and he really used it to his advantage there. Now, Duck has a very clean well here. He's sending a lot of spikes towards Vince, but Vince's garbage is pretty clean also, and he's going to cancel most of that, and Duck is left with just a little bit too much garbage to deal with there.
Really hard to survive 173 APM.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And Vince is kind of stacking this a little bit weird. He has these like really weird uneven stacks that just somehow resolve themselves.
Yeah, I mean, Vince is very experienced, so he just knows how he needs to stack it. Finds a weird T-split in there, but it works out pretty cleanly for him.
What? Yeah, that was a weird T-spin double as well. That was just an incomplete TSD.
Vince has a misdrop on board now. He gets through it quickly, but yeah, Duck has a little bit of an advantageous board position here.
Oh, he's gonna waste the eyepiece on accident, and that's gonna top him out.
All right.
That's gonna make the score 3-2. This is already a close set, and already a misdrop coming through from Vince, but he's gonna choose
for that.
Yeah, he's gonna choose to take the TST, but Duck with a huge. Oh my gosh, Duck! That was a huge spike.
That was full board and then some, and Vince, you know, just had no way to downstack that.
That happens every time someone gets a spike. I'm always watching the other player, and the red bar just goes up all the way.
Yeah. And Duck coming in with some more spikes here, but Vince able to deal with this a little bit more. And Duck just trying to get his board into a clean state here so he can send some APM. Meanwhile, Vince trying to find his own way of doing that. Went for a really weird skin there.
Yeah, that was...
Struggled to see what he was trying to do with that, but I mean, I guess it works out.
He's not dead.
That's for sure.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's doing something. I mean,
big spike.
Oh wait, and he's gonna do a T-spin and then an STSD. Yeah. He's not gonna be able to go for the STSD.
All his pressure, but Duck is not dead yet.
Oh, and Duck's gonna need some good down stacks to be able to live this.
He finds them just in time. He sent an enormous amount of garbage, but somehow he's alive.
Oh my gosh.
Very well played by Duck. You know, his survival has been on point today. he had a rough misdrop there, but it looks like the line clip helped him out with the worst of it.
Oh, what? Yeah, that's what I mean. The line clip can just make a really bad board into like an okay board. So that is definitely something to watch out for. Looks like Duck finally
A little bit too much here, yeah.
gonna succumb to his injuries here.
Yeah, there were a bunch of times there I thought he was done for, but he was able to find some miracle down stacks there.
Yeah, Duck is not a quitter.
And that is for sure. And looks like Vince has some rough misdrops here. He's narrowly alive, but Duck has a huge well.
Oh
Looks
my
like some
god.
of that might have even passed through.
Yeah, and
Duck's
Vince
gonna go full force trying to punish here. But Vince is somehow keeping himself alive, just barely. And it looks like he's out. But he has a tough misdrop here. Can Duck punish it?
Oh my gosh, this is okay, looks like he's finally out, I think, but you never know.
Vince was on the ropes for a long time there, but he was
Yeah.
just able to cancel enough to keep himself alive, and eventually he got access to his queen. But
Duck's sending so much.
yeah, wow. These matches are really intense.
Yeah, Duck's really like bringing it this game.
Yeah, and both
he's
players have these like cracked survivals.
Yeah,
and
he's
it's leading into these like really long but really intense matches.
Yeah, Duck's been like really good this tournament, but like this is something else.
Yeah. Duck trying to find a good down stack here. Seems like he finds one. That OP's placement is not optimal, but he finds a way to clean it up pretty quickly. Vince has a little bit of cheese on board, but Vince very good at down stacking through cheese, but
Oh, but
looks like he had to compromise a little bit here.
This is a nice 180 though, but that L piece.
Drop.
Ouch. Yeah, Vince is gonna have to control his misdrops a lot more. Maybe gonna have to sacrifice on speed or something, because you can't be doing that against Duck.
Yeah, and Duck's actually gonna take the lead here, 5-4.
Yeah. You know, it's very impressive from Duck, but a really bad misdrop.
Yeah, he's gonna have to find a quick way to fix this, because Vince is not letting up the pressure in. Unfortunately, the fix does not come in time.
Yeah,
this round and tie it all up at 5.
Misdrop was a little bit too rough there. Do not want that on your board ever.
All right. It looks like we got a nice spike from Vince here, and Duck does not get the fixes he needs in time.
Oh wait, what the? That's
Vince...
such a weird scam into a TST. He just has so many of those. Those weird like, I don't get it. Oh my gosh, that was a really weird PC. But he's gonna misdrop directly after.
And Duck finds a huge counter spike. Vince pushed up at the top, and that piece misdrop. That's gonna cost him the game there, and we're all tied up at 6.
Yeah. This is crazy. Duck up stacking a lot, skimming it down. And he needs some eye pieces. He needs to get down.
Quickly. Now he really needs to get to that well. That Z misdrop is tough. He's gonna have to really speed up here to try to fix it. He does do it in time, but the pressure is coming in right after, and it's a little bit too much for Duck to handle. It's gonna be 7-6 for Vince. Now, both players, you know, really just high pace APM spam, and then just after they receive a lot of garbage, they're just stuck in these like huge downstack loops, and it's really a matter of like who has the better survival, because they're just throwing these massive spikes at each other like they're nothing.
Yeah, I feel like Vince is doing like a lot of TSTs. I keep noticing that. I don't know, maybe it's just me.
Yeah. No, it's good to see that. A lot of players don't really take advantage of the T-spin triple enough. So it's really nice to see that.
Yeah, they're very hard to do cleanly, but Vince seems to be able to utilize it well.
Yeah. Duck had a little bit of a misdrop, but nothing consequential. He's able to skim through that quickly. Find some nice T-spins. Vince in a tough spot here. Going for this T-spin is really greedy, but it pays off for him.
He goes for a C-spin at the very top of his board. What?
Really well played by Vince. He took a risk and it paid off big time.
Yeah, Duck going for the PCs.
Yeah,
He
and
did
trying to
have-
figure out what to do here, but unfortunate
no.
misdrop. He couldn't get the Z-spin to work. And yeah, we're at match point here for Vince. But Duck's not done yet. He's still putting up a good fight here.
Yep. He needs an L piece though to complete the TSD. He's not gonna get it, however.
He's able to find his way down through this garbage.
Vince with the fractal. Sending a lot of damage over, but Duck is gonna send so much more than Vince can handle,
Yeah.
in fact.
Vince doesn't seem to have the pieces to deal with this, and Duck's gonna take another round.
He
And
was hesitating.
Duck's showing he's not done yet.
That's
Finds a
going-
PC, they both cancel out. Vince looking for another PC, doesn't seem to have it.
Yeah, it was a weird S piece placement. I don't know if that was ever gonna resolve into a PC.
Yeah, I don't think that was PCable, but regardless.
Whatever works.
Ooh, big spike from Vince. Duck has to make a little bit of a compromise here, and
Oh,
unfortunately, it's a little bit too much. And that's game for Vince.
yes,
GG's.
7 for Vince. Really good game from both players
Very
here.
well played. You know,